Yo, what is going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Karrion Kross Ring Domination getting ready to start here in 30 minutes. I wanted to get a jump on it before this weekend. Obviously a little bit late today. I was going to stream earlier at like 12 o'clock, but I decided to do the video instead. And so the video took a long time because I had to do some nerdy shit and run it through a computer simulation just to test some things. But either way, we're here and we're ready to go. We're going to stream for a little bit. It's not going to be for a crazy amount of time, but I wanted to jump on. Either way, Brendan, what is up, brother? John, what's going on, man? Welcome. Good to see both y'all. First one's in YouTube and in Twitch. Curious how, you know, your days have gone. How'd yesterday go? How'd today go? You know, what do you like? What do you not like? Are you enjoying the new game mode? Hopefully the video helped you out. Hopefully the video helped you out, man. It was certainly it was actually a lot of fun to do. It was a lot of fun to make. Yo, I used the second option, 640. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, you gotta love math people, man. Like somebody like me, I see a game mode like that and I'm like, bro, that's just my life, man. I love numbers. I love math. I love, you know, calculating things. You know, I love problems. I love formulas. I love, you know, simulations. I love all of that stuff. And that's like right absolutely up my alley, man. And I thought it'd be fun to run that and kind of see what was the best, what everybody, or what, you know, the simulation told us would be the best. But I hope it helps, man. I hope it helps y'all get the card a lot quicker, get through it a lot quicker, spend less credits if y'all are spending credits. For those of you that only get to play once a day, then hopefully it helps you, you know, finish at a higher rank. Yo, Final Boss, my man, what's going on, brother? Good to see you as well. Hopefully you're doing good. What do we got? We got the Soul Ruca ready. We got the John Cena ready. Oh shit. Did fucking, what's it called, reset already? It reset, didn't it? Did Boom reset? Is it reset now? Aw, man. I was so focused on trying to get the video done, man. I totally forgot. I brought it all the way up to 10 and I was gonna make a quick short about the rewards at the very end, which was guaranteed a unhinged card, and of course my ass got distracted. 2 support cards. We leveled out our deck, you know, quite a bit. We fixed it, you know, quite a bit. Oh my god, really? How do I have 94 draft picks? Okay, wow. I haven't played today. I have not played today. I only played yesterday. So I haven't really been on. I haven't been doing much, man. I've been trying to get videos out and stuff, dude. It's so much stress, so much work, so much everything. Got so many pros I need to work on. Both this tier. I mean, I still got so many WrestleMania pros that I want to do, that I need to get up, especially when it comes to the blue arrows. I do want to wait though. I mean, I don't want to do anything crazy until the new calendar comes out, because once the new calendar drops, I need to figure out whether or not there's going to be a last man standing next month. There's a last man standing next month. Y'all know me. It's prep June 1st. If the calendar comes out, if calendar comes out and I see last man standing on it, we go instant prep mode. which means that we're not proing anything. We're not doing anything until that calendar, until I can see that calendar. 55 people have already gotten Ultimate Warrior. I mean, I'm not surprised, man. I'll be honest. I'm not surprised with the amount of limited edition and special edition cards, with the amount of equipments that have dropped, with the amount of just everything from the last tier. I am absolutely not surprised that 55 people have already smashed it out. Like, I mean, obviously there's plenty of people that get full heroics every single time, that get F3s of the special editions, get all the limited cards, have all of the equipments and everything. Even people that purchased the what do you call backstage tokens, right, from the website, shit on there. I mean, there's so many ways to jump up really, really fast. I'm not terribly surprised. I'm not surprised about that. I mean, we're obviously nowhere close, but yo, Gunner, what up, man? They should make the energies pullable from draft board. Energies are pullable from the draft board. Well, okay. They're not pullable from the draft board, but you just make picks and you get energy. So, I mean, it's not like they're pullable, but you just get the picks and then the energy is, then you get the energy after 12 picks each time. Which is how it was before. But if you mean the actual energy card itself, yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, it's 12 picks for 1 energy. Yeah, for sure. And I don't think very true. Very true. Yes, very true. I would agree with that it's hard to keep up. I will have to say it's hard to keep up how the structure is, how they changed it to this 12 picks every single energy, which if you use all of your energies, obviously that's a lot of fucking picks every 20 minutes, which is it's tough. It's definitely tough doing it like that. Yeah, so I will agree with you on that they probably need to lower the amount of picks, maybe cut it in half to maybe 6, because like obviously you can't so the last system, because how you get the energy is exactly the same as how it was last time, right? And you only needed 15 energies for fucking however many hours of King of the Ring, right? Now you need hundreds of energies per hours of King of the Ring, especially if you go through the whole thing, 50 to 100 energy. I honestly don't want it pullable because I mean, personally, I wouldn't want it pullable just because I hate wasting picks on energy. Like, I like the system of getting an energy every so many picks, but they should change it to like fucking 5 picks or something. Every 5 picks, you get an energy. So if you were to, get 25 picks, that would be 5 energies right there, right? If you just get 5 picks. Or if you get 25 picks. Or if you get 50 picks, from the store, 50 picks would get you 10 energy. So, I mean, I like the system how it is, where because I hate wasting draft picks on energy. But I'd rather them just lower it. Just switch it to 5 picks. Just make it smaller. Yo, Jack, what's going on, man? I'm disappointed about Ring Dom. Thought after the changes we would finally start out from our current tier, but we start below. Yeah, I know. No, Ring Domination will never be fun. Random Kid, what's up, man? Welcome, good to see you. In Ring Domination, they also stopped the pullable doublers from the Ring Dom board. Makes it harder. That is true. Yeah, it's definitely harder now to get doublers, for sure. Yeah. Which obviously sucks. It makes it takes you obviously that much longer to get to get through it when you don't have as many doublers or you don't buy as many doublers. Yeah, I absolutely agree. It does take longer for sure. One rarity pick. Right. Is anyone? Yeah, y'all are gonna have to let me know if you use that that shard finder. If you use the shard finder, you know, let me know how well that works. How well does that shard finder work? I'd be interested to, you know, me being a math guy, I would be interested if anybody like feels like writing down what reset or what pick you got per shard. So for your first one, since it's 32, there's 32 shards on the first board. How many picks did it take you to get your first shard? And then the second shard, there's 31 picks left, right? How many did it take you then? And I've done calculation before in the past about averages and stuff when it comes to this game mode. And I'd be interested to compare it to a shard finder to see if the average is less or, I mean, it better be fucking less. It better be significantly less. But we'll just have to see. I don't remember. How much does it cost? How much is the shard finder? I don't remember how much it was. Can't believe I totally forgot about Boom. 60 for one. And that's for 160 for one board, for one shard. Well, that sucks. Yeeks. Boom is bugged. I lost 2 wins after losing 1 game. Dude, that sucks. Maybe they changed it. I mean, I doubt it, but I don't know. Maybe they changed it. Maybe they changed it to do that. That would suck if they did. We fixed our deck, so we should be good to go. I mean, there's still a little improvement that I can make, but we pretty much fixed it. So we okay. We okay now. Hope the skulls will be more available because now grinding King of the Ring is stupid. First arena 100, second one 300, third one 500. You need a lot. I mean, it could be definitely one of those pay to win game modes. Not like we haven't had those before in the past. So. Dick. Damn, bruv. Better go up. You're gonna try to wipe me out. God damn, I can't get anything to the right. They're killing me with this. Kick out is quite the mode. Pretty easy, yeah. You can certainly do really well in it. It's fairly easy to get some points. I mean, how many, how often is kick out going to be available? Are they going to make it to where, it's only like 3 or 4 times? It just depends, obviously. We'll just have to see how long it's available for. But I mean, there's certainly things you could do to get a decent amount of points. Yo, Gad, what's going on, man? Just popping in for a few minutes before I have to leave for work. Hey, well, thanks for stopping by, man. Going all right. Yeah, I got a video out this morning, or not this morning, a few hours ago on this, on the new Kickout game mode. Put out a short on the Bunt channel, put out a short on the Slam channel. Was getting ready to do a video on the Marvel channel. I finally got the Marvel YouTube page up. I need to do that tonight, probably post it tomorrow, but yeah, I mean, it's good. Busy always, man. Always a million things to do. Oh my God. I hate how it goes back. I hate how it goes back to the males every time, right? Like, that's so irritating. Like, I'm trying to, I'm obviously trying to play my people, or you know, I'm trying to play the one that I keep playing over and over again. And it does that, and that's that's really irritating to me. It's not the first time I've done that. I mean, I do it quite often. I do it quite often, I will say. My males, oh shit, that was a bad move. It was an absolute bad move. My males are all, I haven't changed the deck, so it's very, very one-sided when it comes to, it's all pluses. Basically, it's all pluses. That's what I'm trying to say. It's all pluses. Okay, can I get my boom? Please. Can I please get my boom? Maybe they're not going to give it to me. Wow, they didn't give me my boom at all. Like, that's one of the frustrating things. I mean, we still won, but with this particular, with the males, I have it only yellow arrows. So, I have not changed the deck at all. Sent you a DM on Discord a few hours ago. It might be something you'd be interested in. All right, I'll check it out, man. Yo, Thrasher. What's going on, brother? Welcome, man. Good to see you. Let me go check on Discord real quick. Oh shit. That's actually pretty awesome, man. 30 days. I don't, but I seriously, I mean, it'd be cool to have. It would be cool to have, but if I'm being honest, I probably won't ever get the chance to watch it. I don't get the chance to watch too much TV because about 12 hours of my day, about 12 hours a day, every day, I spend doing content. And then when when wife comes home, at like 6 o'clock, about 6 o'clock, we have dinner and we watch shit that, we both like, and she's not really interested in baseball. So, probably wouldn't get the chance to watch it. I'm more than happy to give it away, like try to do a giveaway on the channel if I could find people that are interested in it on the Tops Bunt channel. Or you could, give it away in Discord as well. I mean, we could do a drawing for it in Discord if you want to do that, however you want to do it. But I don't think I would be able to get any use out of it. I mean, I would love to. I would love to watch it, but I just don't ever get the chance to watch TV, man. I just don't. Yo, Barnaby. Appreciate the follow. 7 minutes. 5 minutes now. 5 minutes now. I'll find someone else. All right, brother. Am I going full heroic? Absolutely. Hell no. Ring Domination is by far, like, and it's not even remotely close, the worst event in the game. I hate this game mode more than anything else in the world. Besides for Clash of Champions, but we don't ever see that game mode anymore, so it doesn't matter. I absolutely hate Ring Domination with every single ounce of my being. So unless it is somebody that I don't even honestly know who it would take for me to do a full heroic on a Ring Domination, but it would take something spectacular, like something so amazing that I just wouldn't be able to live with myself. How do you feel about the changes in King of the Ring now that it shows you total stats? Absolutely bullshit still. Absolutely bullshit still. Let me just show you. Let me show you this, chat. Gotta find it in my phone. I took some pictures and stuff. And it does show you total stats, but it just verifies that it's bullshit now. It just verifies it. Yo, Darth Maul. What's going on, man? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, they're still working on that. I've lost 4 to 5 unhinged cards since yesterday. Wow. No shit. That sucks, bro. What do you mean? Like, where'd they go? They just completely disappear from your account? Dude, that's crazy. I hope, I mean, how are they gonna know? How do they know? How do they know what cards it is? Backstage cards are gone too? Ouch. Dude, I take so many fucking pictures. I don't know what I fucking did with them all. Ugh. I'm gonna have to take some more. I don't know what I did with them. I mean, I took some and then I guess maybe I deleted it. I deleted them. I'm not honestly fucking sure. I have literally like 19,000 photos in my phone. I'm gonna have to take more. I'm gonna have to take more, man. Because I was gonna do a video on it. I was taking a bunch of photos. But it still happens. It's still same thing still happens. So I don't know. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. I'll take more and make a video eventually. Either way, you're gonna head out. I might be back on once I get to work, depending on how busy. All right, brother. Appreciate it. Catalog probably. Oh, that's true too. Yeah. But what if he had the pro? What if he had 2 of them and he just didn't pro it up yet? Multiple people have had progress right. I wonder if I did. Shit, I haven't even looked. Bruv. No, I still got all mine. Still got them all. They all safe. That's why there was maintenance today. Yeah, I did see a post. I did see a post that said that. Said, you know, about maintenance and stuff. Ring down, ready to go. I didn't even fucking do my deck. Autofill that shit. WrestleMania, pretty close. We're pretty close. So what we're going to want to do is to go for the tier underneath us, which is Valor. It might be a little bit harder to get it because we're kind of close. It's a lot easier if you go completely under it, but you know, every once in a while it'll pop up like that. Activate 60. Pick doubler down there, 10. Got to do 75 because, like I said, I absolutely hate this game mode. So, ring down is quite quick now. Yo, what? Dude, we got to do another video on this. What? Forgot what this thing is. It's just that square, right? All we have to do is have that square. The spot that has the pack you want to control the pack reward. Is it only super coins every time? Or is it random shit? They added a new thing that makes the shards 25% chance at pull. Oh, is that what it is? Each selection is 25% chance? Every single selection? Dude, that would be very nice in the beginning. The first like 5 shards. The first like 5 shards or so, dude, that would save you so much time, man. That would save you so much time. But it does feel quicker. I will have to agree. It does. It definitely feels quicker, man. Pack right there. Let's keep trying to get it and see what it is. Yo, Barnaby, been a while. Are the skull tokens random or is there a good place to farm them? Survivor and King of the Ring. That's it, man. That's it. It is definitely quicker, though. I will absolutely give it that. It is 1,000,000% quicker. Oh, you can click on the pack and it'll show what it is. Okay. Super coins, you know, I'm not too worried about. Everything else I'll take. I'll take anything else. Forging tokens, credits, if it ever pops up in there, I'll do any of that stuff. But super coins, I'm not worried about. If I get them, I get them. Since the credit shard finder makes it 25%, being able to shard remains active until the shard is found. Yeah, that's cool. Definitely make it a hell of a lot easier to get through. How you been? We've been good, man. Just grinding. 100 super coins that time. Okay, well maybe we'll. I don't know, man. I feel like 100 super coins is worth it. I feel like the 100 super coins is definitely worth it. You could come out with thousands of super coins by the time you get done with this. I like how you don't have to go through the match animations. Absolutely. I will agree that the speed in which this game mode goes through now is remarkably faster. They did a great job with that. I got one with 5 credits. Okay. I like that. I mean, the additions to the extra small, but can be significant after 6 cards of ring domination. And for people that don't use doublers, actually, they'll benefit a lot more because they're obviously playing more games, which means they're getting more rewards. But we've been good, Barnaby, man. We've been very, very busy. Very busy. I made 3 new YouTube channels. 3 brand new YouTube channels. And it's been grinding. Been grinding, dude. Trying to grow and stream and make videos and make shorts and make all sorts of stuff. So I got forging mats. Yeah, I would take those. 100% every time, take those. This is the version of ring domination I've been hoping for. It certainly wouldn't be so bad if we had that 25%er on there, but I'm not spending 60 credits on that. That's too much. That's too expensive for me. That is too much money for my blood. Too much money for my blood. Oh, we got through something. Open a card pack. Does this have anything cool? Bruv. I wanted to view the pack. Is it just legacy cards? That's it? Yeah, it looks like just legacy cards. All right, well, that adds to, I guess, the quest. Gives us something more to do. I mean, it's good. Certainly helps. Helps with this, right? Well, maybe not. Because those are just tokens, right? But what is in this one? 2 cards. Okay. Oh shit, I forgot about King of the Ring. Already forgot about King of the Ring. You know? Where am I at? And why am I putting 2 in each one? I mean, I don't know. That's also interesting. That it fills it up and then an extra one you put in there. So unlike before, you put in 1 and boom, it's maxed out. I need to switch my support card, actually. Got a shit support card. 50 super coins. Can I please get a fortune token or something? Let me get something else up in here. You know what I'm saying? I'm all sitting there trying to click it. Like is getting ready to be a matchup and stuff. I'm interested to see how fast the animations are on finding the shards. On clicking it. On clicking it. Yo, Jamie. What up? Bro, can I get my ad, please? Fountain of Youth. Anybody watch this yet? I tell you what, I absolutely love Natalie Portman. I wouldn't necessarily say it's her best performance. I love the idea of this and the movie and stuff, but I tell you what, it was almost like a carbon copy of National Treasure. It's almost exactly like National Treasure. Is it worth the watch? If you're interested in that sort of thing, then yes. If you're interested in treasures and the search for lost history and the search for lost, you know, the civilizations, it takes place in Egypt, in the pyramids and stuff, and they're searching for the Fountain of Youth, and they think that it's has to do with Egypt and the pyramids and ancient history and stuff. If you're interested in that sort of thing, it's worth a watch. I love that sort of stuff. So, but I will say it was overall, I mean, it was a like a second-rate National Treasure is what it was like. It was almost exactly like National Treasure, except not done as well. They did throw out a couple theories in it. They did include a couple theories in it that I really appreciated. One specifically about, you know, the pyramids, and you really had to kind of know this theory to really catch on to what it was talking about, but they kind of made a suggestion on how, you know, because nobody knows how they built the pyramids, right? And so they kind of threw a theory that's been going around for some number of years on a possible way that, you know, they could have used, they could have built the pyramids using sound vibration. And so they kind of put that into the movie, which I appreciated that. I appreciated that little shout out. But I mean, I'd still watch it. Indiana Jones and the Mummy. Yeah, I mean, no Mummy. Well, okay, kind of like the Mummy. Kind of like the Mummy in a way, but nothing's coming back to life. Somebody could get powers, you know, I don't want to spoil it too much, but it's the Fountain of Youth, and somebody can get powers from the Fountain of Youth. Not really anything coming back from the dead or anything like that. Indiana Jones in the sense, yeah, kind of, but I think it's more towards National Treasure. I think it's more towards National Treasure. You got a treasure hunt. You got a bunch of clues. They're trying to figure out these clues to find the treasure. And the treasure is going to have obstacles that you have to get through in order to get the treasure. And there's going to be people that are trying to stop you from finding the treasure. Exactly what National Treasure was. But I'd still watch it if you're interested in that sort of stuff. Just logged in. What's this skate finger boost about? Skate finger? What do you mean skate finger? Oh, shard finder? It's a 25% chance of being able to find the shard every single pick for one single shard. So whatever shard you're on, obviously, if you're going to use it, you use it on the first shard or the second shard. Each single pick you make, there's a 25% chance that that pick is going to be the shard. Now you keep doing those picks, and each single time is 25% until you find the shard. Once you find the shard, then that 60 credits disappears, and you got to buy another 60 credits for the next shard. Is it worth it? I personally am not going to do it. For example, I bought 10 doublers, or I mean 72 doublers for 600 credits, right? Those 600 credits. Those 600 credits for the 72 doublers is going to get me through, I believe, I mean, I didn't do the calculation, but just roughly off the top of my head. I think that that's going to get me through more of the game at a faster rate than 10 of these shard finders, which is the same amount of money, 600 credits. So would I rather have 72 doublers or 76 doublers, 74, 75, whatever the fuck, 75 doublers, or would I rather have 10 shard finders? I'd rather have 75 doublers. Hello? Dang it. Fucking glitched up again. Like Uncharted, Nathan Drake. Funny. I think I may use it on the first couple. Yeah. You can use if you use it, you use it on the first one, second one, third one. For sure. I mean, you don't use it after that. I don't think most people realize, but the halfway point in this game mode is at like shard 11. So, I mean, it's like you use it on the first couple, you're a quarter of the way there. Even though it doesn't seem like you're a quarter of the way there, you're actually about a quarter of the way there. So I can't remember the exact number, but there's a exact number. I can't remember what it is. Add a quarter to the swear jar. Well, remember, the older you get, the more you swear. And for me, being as old as I am, I swear. Got it. Sorry, typo. All good. Halfway point is 10. Okay. Well, there you go. 10, not 11. For a full board anyway. 75 doublers and 2 to 3 sharp finders per card seems reasonable. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I think anything's reasonable if you know, just depending. God dang it. I still keep forgetting to take out my thing. And I keep getting only super coins. Why? Why am I getting only super coins? I mean, not that I mind, it's just... I'd rather have other stuff. Super coins is my last one. It's the thing I'd wish the least. I wonder if the pack also gets better on the board the deeper you get in the event. That's interesting too. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. On the heroic side, I mean, that'd be cool. That'd be cool if they made it better. Give people more of an incentive to go over to the heroic side. Hey, there's 5 credits. Okay. Guess we'll take that. It's like a free pack, I guess, right? I haven't played the new Ring Domination, so what's new? If you've already explained it, obviously don't repeat yourself. I gotta figure it out. I mean, nothing's new as far as the Ring Domination goes. The only thing that's different is the speed and this little extra pack. That's it. And the shard finder. I mean, the actual gameplay itself is exactly the same. It's just a lot, it just goes by a lot quicker. I think it's random. I just got 10 blue crystals. Yeah, give me those blue crystals, man. Movies and gaming. Hey, movies and gaming. What is the greatest all-time best movie ever? 56. Let's see how fast this is. Okay, it's still slow as fuck. Hey, look at that. 2 shards. Save your credits. Save your credits. I did not use a shard finder on that, by the way. I did not use a shard finder. The UI is different though, that's for sure. UI is different. Where do I get all these damn cards from? I also did ask, Zach said he doesn't believe the finders are on the board, in case anyone was wondering. Yeah, I doubt they are. I doubt that they would be. I mean, I would be very, very surprised if they were on the board. God, really? Gonna take more than this? Maybe just make sure. I don't want to waste them for nothing. Holy shit, it is. Okay. No, there's somebody else. Who am I missing? Oh, yeah, Rusev. Forgot about you, old dog. Favorite all-time superstar ever? Jake the Snake, man. Jake the Snake. Oh wait, we still have a bunch of picks. Yo, Angel. Hey, appreciate the follow. Great answer. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man. I mean, I grew up in the 80s watching wrestling, so I like a lot of 80s stuff. Those are always my favorite. Elderberry. Ashwagandha. Sea moss. Black seed. Really? Making meatloaf. Had to check it upstairs. Maybe. Hey, we had meatloaf last night. We have meatloaf, mac and cheese, and peas. My dad was at WrestleMania 3. Not sure if there was any link to Jake the Snake there, but still cool. Dude, that's awesome. I've actually never been to a wrestling event. Ever. Never been to a wrestling event. Never been to a soccer match. Those are pretty much the only two professional sports I've never been to. Besides for like cricket and rugby and pickleball and tennis. I guess I've never been to a tennis match either. But I'm talking about like US sports, like legit US sports. I've never been to wrestling. I've never been to soccer, and I've never been to a tennis match. I've been to everything else. We're having potatoes au gratin and broccoli. Hey, I like both those too. God dang it. I need to take out Brandy Rhodes. Why can I not remember that? Super coins again. I'm a big Detroit sports fan. I've been to like 16 Tigers games, 1 Lions, 2 Pistons, also a football, best sport. What college games you go to? Or what college specifically, I guess, you go to? You drive all the way to Ann Arbor? Is that where you go? I don't know how far Ann Arbor is from Detroit. Yeah, Michigan. Cool, man. The big house. Let's get it. The place could certainly have a crazy atmosphere. That's for sure. I mean, one of the biggest stadiums in the country. Probably Michigan and Ohio State. Probably the 2 largest stadiums in the country. $107,000. Pretty badass, man. Yeah, I love that sort of stuff. Certainly a lot of fun. I mean, I had a lot of fun going to sporting events and stuff, especially when I was in college too. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Detroit's also having a great year in baseball. Having a phenomenal year in baseball. I go try to catch WWE events. They come near me. I pick up tickets already for Raw that's coming up in a couple months. Where's it at? Count? Wow, Bill, it's about an hour. Shit, are you from Michigan too? Providence. Damn, Rhode Island. I've never met anyone that lived in Rhode Island. Providence. Providence is in Rhode Island, right? Providence, Rhode Island. Yeah, that sounds like that makes sense to me. It's really the only part of the country that I've never been to. I've never been to the New England area. Never made it that far. Never made it that far, man. Anything pretty much Ohio and East. Anything like Ohio and East, I've never been to. I've been to pretty much every single state. Pretty much every single major city. Everywhere else except for the far northwest. So I've never been to Oregon. I've never been to Washington. I've never been to those two states, and I've never been to the far northeast in New England. I live in Houston, Texas, which is literally almost the center straight south. So those two furthest points from me, you know, I used to drive, places all the time. And so those two are just too far to drive. They're too far to drive. So I've been a lot of places, but never that far. Never that far. SunnySyde geography. I know. I do. I try to I try to know the states and know places and stuff. I like geography. I like knowing about different places, different cultures, even different countries. I love that stuff. Very interesting to me. Yo, Ace. What's good, man? Welcome. Good to see you. We doing good. Yeah, we doing good. We're just chilling. I actually picked up tickets for Clash in Paris. Wow, Paris, Texas. That'd be cool, man. I would love to go to Paris. That'd be neat. So what are you saying? You stay away from cities named Portland? Portland's in Maine, and it's in Oregon, right? Maine and Oregon. There's probably a Portland. Actually, there's probably a Portland in more than that, more than those states. I'm willing to bet if you looked up how many states have the city name Portland, it'd be probably quite a few. I agree. I used to study maps and flags and shit. That's the kind of autism God bless me with. I don't know maps quite as good. I mean, I could do quite a few countries, but I obviously it's a lot. It's a lot, but I try to, be as smart as I can. I try to learn anytime I can. Portland, Maine, and Portland, Oregon. Hey, see, there you go. There you go, man. No, not from Michigan, but I just have some buddies that live there. That's cool. I used to go to Michigan in the fall to go fishing. My mom's boyfriend's parents used to live out in Michigan, and we used to go out there, go fishing. Portland, Maine got its name first. Portland, Oregon was almost named Boston, but they flipped the coin and Portland won. Huh. They would have named it Portland or Boston, which both I'm assuming existed well before Portland, Oregon. That's interesting. Look at this guy. Say we'd be doing all right though. 5 shards, not bad. Have family out in Lubbock. Lubbock is quite a bit of ways from me. Yeah, Lubbock is quite a bit of ways. Texas is pretty big, obviously. So, I mean, we sit right on the Gulf of Mexico. So, pretty much everything else in Texas is pretty far. I mean, I guess Austin is not very far. Austin is pretty much the closest major city to us. We're not very far from Louisiana either. WrestleMania 42 not in New Orleans. Heard 42 will be at the Travis Scott house. Yo, that would... I don't know where he lives, but I'm sure he has a big ass house. And I'm sure they could probably do it in the yard. I'm sure they can manage that. The drive from Houston to San Antonio is ridiculous. Well, San Antonio, I mean, is close. San Antonio is close. Austin is close. Austin is closer for me because I live off the road from Houston that it takes to get to Austin. So we can make it to Austin very, very fast. San Antonio does take a little bit longer, like 3 hours. So while that's not far, you know, by any means, I don't think 3 hours is far. It is, you know, further than it is for Austin for me. Yeek snap. I got so many alls on this one that a lot of times I can't play all my cards, but obviously there's a reason to do that because it helps me win. Helps me secure wins and stuff. Yo, just got a free pack with 50 credits. I'd take that. That's awesome. That's awesome. Shit, I would lose the match for 50 credits. Wait, can you lose and still get the pack? Probably not, huh? You know what? It's actually nice with ring domination being quicker without the ring animations. It is. Absolutely. I will agree that it is much better without the animations. The picking still takes the same amount of time, but at least the animations are faster. So that's good. Ladui. $1,000 already. Come on, give me a diagonal. No diagonal. Bitch. All right, player. Yo, Krusty Krab, what's going on, man? Good to see you, brother. God dang it. Keep forgetting about what cards I got and stuff. Oh, that's a nice image. Trying to get the quest done? Already? Yeah, I'm kind of a, you know, a turtle. Slow and steady pace. Slow and steady pace, man. No rush for me. No rush for me. Just get it done. V. What is up? Welcome. Hi to you. Hi to you. Yo, Cosmic. Thank you for the sub. Nick. What's that shard finder crap? It is 25% every single time you pick a pick. If you have the shard finder, it's 25% to find the shard, and on every single pick until you find the shard. I am not good. Oh no. It's not good to hear. What's wrong? Kind of good, but kind of not good. Well, that's like me every day. That's like me every day. Definitely good. I'm here. I'm breathing. I'm alive. Gotta be happy. But not good because, you know what? My body's falling apart. Yo, Danny, what is going on? I have not done it yet today. I have not done it. I'm gonna do the 2 and 2. I'm just gonna do that every time. I'm gonna do that every time. All right, where are we at? What am I doing? I did not should not have done that. Bro, I am like out of it today. I am absolutely out of it today, bro. Wow, this guy really. Okay. All right, bro. Where's my what's her name when I need her? Unfucking believable. Like, ugh, it's so irritating. All right, we're gonna hold off on that. Hold off on that. We'll just trip down on her a little bit. Oh, okay. All right, all right. They trying to be sneaky and shit. Guess we'll start it off that way. Please don't cuss. I'm a kid. Well, you don't have to be here, man. Sorry. I mean, if you have a issue with that sort of stuff, then I would not be in the stream. Yo, Cosmic again. Hey, welcome. Both on YouTube and on Twitch. Good to see you. I thought it was going to be a ban for Crazy Denny for exploiting campaign while also getting rid of the exploit. I mean, I don't ever see them banning him. I mean, unless he does something absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy, then... I would assume that he spends lots of money, so, you know, it helps the game. It helps the game when he spends money. So the same like yesterday? Yeah, so did you watch the video? Danny, did you watch the video? I put out a video, a guide video on YouTube. So basically what I'm doing is that I'm taking 2 and 2. So 2 on the men, 2 on the women. And then whatever one I lose or whatever one I win, I have those 2 tokens and then I split those up and I keep going like that back and forth every single time. But I made a YouTube video on the strategy. I actually ran it through a simulation. And ran it through a simulation 10,000 times per strategy to determine which one would be the best one. So that's what I did on that. And that's what I'm sticking with. It's the most consistent. It's the feels like the best. Is that money? Welcome home. Good to see you. This new Shard Finder sucks. Yeah, I think it's certainly a waste of credits to me. If you have extra credits, maybe use it, but I think it's a waste. 600 credits for 10 of them, as opposed to 75 doublers for the same price. I'd rather have the $75. How do you get good cards? You just play the game. Yeah, just play the game. The more you play, the better cards you'll get. Third-party buyers only get locked. Yeah, I don't know who does and who doesn't. I don't ever keep up with it, especially when it comes to top tier players. I just play my game. Has anyone found out a King of the Ring method yet? What I have done in the past still works for me. The only problem with me is that I can't fucking keep up with the damn charging. So if you want to use my deck, this is the deck that I use. Or the strategy, I sandbag on all the tags. And then I put in, you know, whatever you want on this. Whatever you feel like putting in. I only have the Alexa in there. Normally I'd have a top tier female pro for this, but I am trying to get Alexa matches done, so that's why she's in there and not a pro. But this is the same method that I used in the last one. And before they made the changes, and it, you know, works. I mean, it's not gonna, like, there's nothing you can do to win every single time. There's nothing you can do. But it's pretty consistent for me. But like I said, with me, my personal problem is that I always forget about charging. I forget about charging. I don't have enough charges. You know, all of that stuff. But typically I just charge these. And then, you know, after a while I'll charge these. But Normally, I at least try to charge my main cards, my main 4 cards. Already pulled almost 30 unhinged cards yesterday. 4 pros. Already won 2 King of the Rings straight and Survivor Renegade. Grind it. Sir, I love math. I love math. I love problems. I love, you know, calculating things. I love figuring things out. You know, especially when it comes to just anything associated with numbers and stuff that, you know, people don't, I don't want to say know about, but, you know, things that people don't really care too much about. Like, I don't find too many people that really care about math and care about, you know, things associated with math. They just want to know the answer. But I like doing those things. So I enjoy it. Saw a video, I assume on YouTube? I see a couple of them. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check it out. But yeah, that's one of those things, like that sort of problem. That's one of those things that people don't, I don't want to say understand, but they don't understand, you know, about once you pick something and then you switch what you pick, how it can change probabilities. And, you know, math is interesting. Math is fucking interesting, dude. That's all I got to say. Math is super interesting. $57 people already have it. And people are grinding. Just got Ethan Page from the claim. Let's go. Hey, dude, that's awesome. Speaking of which, I didn't get an Ethan Page. I didn't do mine yet. Let me see what we get right here. Let me get that bonus pack. Yo, JRJH. What's going on, man? Thank you for the follow. Food came out great. Delicious. So curious, man. Do you put onions in it? There is a glitch exploit they're using to get the warrior. I did not know that. I did not know that. I am so far away from the Ultimate Warrior, so I mean, it's something that I had no idea about. Absolutely. I think the movie 21 did a decent explanation on it. Not the greatest, but it got me interested in the problem. And I found a video that I need to find again. Tested it 100 times. Got around. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I don't remember specifically what in 21, but I mean, I kind of remember that movie. But yeah, they have definitely put that idea in a problem before, or in a movie, in multiple movies. So onions, eggs, ground beef, ground turkey, breadcrumbs with seasoning. Yeah, wifey puts onions in it too. I'm not an onion guy, to be honest, man. I don't really like onions. I'll pretty much eat any vegetable. Like, it's weird. People say I'm picky, and I understand that I am kind of, but like, as far as like vegetables and shit, like only onions and black olives I really don't like. I'll eat any other vegetable. Anything else, any other vegetable that goes with anything, I like. Now, like main source foods, I just don't like water food and chicken. And so if it's almost like white meat, pretty much almost like white meat, or I don't know what fish is called, but fish, seafood, crab, lobster, crawfish, chicken, all of that shit I don't like. Turkey is, it's okay. I could certainly do without it. But anything that comes from the water, I don't like. Anything that has feathers, I don't like. Now, I guess that kind of makes me picky, but it's very specific. It's very specific to one type of food. And then everything else is good. Everything else is good. Way too many people have been doing the campaign. Yeah, for sure. Definitely 57 is way more than last time. I miss when Ringdom used to have the shards show up next to each other. Happens every once in a while. Seafood, no good, but chicken, man, that's the best. Nah, I don't like it. Like, it grosses me out. It grosses me out. No turkey, no duck, nah. Like, if I'm forced to eat it, I'll eat it. You know, it's not like I don't eat it if she cooks it. If she cooks it, I'll eat it. But it's not something that does well with me. I mean, I'll be honest, I could probably throw out all meat altogether and I'll be totally fine. I'd be totally fine. I mean, I'm not vegan. I'm not vegetarian. I'm not any of that stuff. But for some reason, my taste buds, and when I eat things, meat just does not taste very good to me. It just doesn't taste very good. I don't really like the textures of it. I don't really like the wetness, I guess, of it. I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. If I always have a choice, I'll always pick things that aren't meat related as my food. If I'm picking something. Buffalo chicken, chef's kiss. Yeah. I mean, look, I am not normal when it comes to that stuff. I will admit that. I am an outlier when it comes to that sort of stuff. So just curious, Count. Just curious. Are you by chance, is your blood type O? Is your blood type O something? O positive? Or O negative? B positive? Interesting. I read this book, or I have this book. That's very, very interesting. It's a very, very interesting book. It delves into the science of blood types. Now, you got to think hundreds of thousands of years ago, humans did not have different blood types. We only had one blood type, right? And everybody had the same blood type. Pretty much everybody had the same color hair, right? The same color eyes, the same colored skin tone, all of that shit. And over the years, thousands and thousands and thousands of years, things changed. Darwinism type of stuff. And I have this book that's really interesting that talks about the blood type. And it says that, when humans separated, hundreds of thousands of years, 100,000 years ago, depending on the geographic location, some areas, it was pretty much just hunting. They ate a lot of meat. There was a lot of animals around, and they basically just ate meat constantly, right? Others lived by the water, and they would fish all of the time. Others had vegetation around. They would eat fruits and vegetables and things like that, and there wasn't very much meat around. And based on where people, 100,000 years ago, where they were living, it eventually, from the foods that they were eating, it changed their blood types to the blood types we have now. So the amount of people that are a specific blood type kind of gravitate towards specific types of foods. And those sort of foods do better in your stomach. Your body can process specific foods a lot better based on your blood type. Depending on, the type of meat it is and the type of blood you have, the body can process it and metabolize it and use its energy and store the fat that needs to be stored, send out the waste that needs to be sent very, very efficiently, just depending on what blood type you are. It's a very, very interesting book. Very interesting book. And so, I'm kind of a firm believer in that. I think my blood type has to do with, just things I like and things that I gravitate towards. I'm guessing you're a pasta guy. Pasta's okay. I'll eat pasta, but that wouldn't be a number one thing that I would pick. With me, though, I gain weight if I stray away from lean meat or grain or fatty meat with no grain. I have veggies regardless. I have rice, potatoes. Depends on if the meat have a lot of fattiness. Very cool. Very cool. Yo, Texas, what's going on, man? Texas, preach. Houston, represent. Hey, good to see another Texan in here. Bulls, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. But yeah, if you're interested in that sort of stuff and learning about that sort of thing, I'd look it up. I'd look it up, and there's lots of books on it. Definitely lots of books on it. Basically, lots of books, especially the scientific aspect of it. Talking about what happens internally inside your body based on your blood type, based on your food digestion, based on all of that stuff. Just based solely on your blood type and how your body processes different things and different types of vitamins and nutrients and stuff. Like, what's my favorite food? My favorite, I don't necessarily say that I have a favorite food, but I would say that if I were to pick a food, I'd probably pick something like a pizza first. My favorite type of food is breakfast food. Eggs, even though that I absolutely do not like chicken, I love eggs. So eggs, French toast, yogurt, cereal, fruits, Things like that would be what I would pick more than anything. If I was to cook them, I'd cook them over easy. I like them runny. I like them runny. But I like scrambled too. I like omelets as well. I like you know, any sort of dish that involves eggs in it. I mean, I like all that stuff. Yo, Cinti Claus, same for me. I don't like chicken, but I love eggs. That's crazy. Cool, man. That's cool. Thanks for the kick out tutorial, Texas. Preach. Not a problem, brother. I hope it helped. I'm glad it helped. I'm glad it helped, man. I'm glad it helped. 13 doublers only got me 6 shards. Sometimes it'd be like that, that's for sure. Sometimes it'd be like that, absolutely. I thought you would like SunnySyde Up. SunnySyde Up eggs. SunnySyde Up is okay. It's just a little bit too runny for me. Like a little bit too runny. Like I'll eat SunnySyde Up eggs, but I'd rather them be over easy. Which means you gotta flip the egg. You gotta flip. I still want it to be runny. I still want it to be runny, but you gotta flip it over to the other side. You gotta get rid of the mukiness of the egg. Hey, we just got 10 crystals, bro. Cool. There's a Cena and Ripley Saturday Night Main Event cards in the catalog. Unknown how to get them. That's what SuperCard tweeted. Ooh. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I forgot about Saturday Night Main Event. Those are going to be released today. Zach Sid said they postponed due to the issues. Oh, okay. So maybe tomorrow. Yo, Elliot, what's going on? Been a while since it turned into a stream. Stopped playing SuperCard, but glad to see you still streaming and got back into it. Well, Elliot, we got 3 other channels as well. If you're interested in, if you play Top Slam, if you play Top's Bunt, if you play Marvel Collect, we have 3 other YouTube channels. I took those off of my regular YouTube channel and made their own YouTube channels. So those are all separate now. You could always check those out if you play any of those games too. Pizza and breakfast are the best, and lasagna is really good. I mean, I like lasagna. Lasagna's good. I just, you know, like I said, I wouldn't pick it if I had to pick something. I mean, there's most things I don't mind eating. I don't. The only thing I just mind eating is seafood and chicken. Those are the only things that I mind. But I'll eat anything. I just wouldn't pick it if I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm out somewhere and I do it, I would never pick it. The fact that there are credits is really nice. Yeah, the fact that there's tokens too. I think the tokens is the best one, man. We just got 10 tokens. 10 blue tokens. Dude, that's awesome. I still have not changed my support card. Doggies. Going crazy. Once again. Ever eaten foreign food? Oh yeah, lots of foreign food. Yeah, lots and lots of foreign food. Pretty much every single foreign food. I mean, everywhere that I've been to anyway. I mean, we get a lot of Asian food. We have, I live in Houston, so we have a big Asian community, meaning we have lots of places that are Chinese restaurants. We have a lot of Korean restaurants. We have a lot of Vietnamese restaurants. We have all that stuff. We get a lot of that stuff quite often. We have, German, English places around. I get all those too. There's lots of places as far as like other things, other places like German, Wiener Schnitzel. I really, really like, I like that. I really like it just because of how thin the meat is. And a lot of times it's like the breading on the outside of it is really good. Plus the seasonings they put on it, I kind of like it. It's not that meaty. It's not like a crazy amount of meat, you know what I'm saying, on a dish. So I kind of like it. A lot of like bowls, like Asian bowls, different types of bowls, like egg rolls a lot. Although those aren't like necessarily authentic type of things. Is the barbecue there as good as they say it is? There's definitely places that are really good. Yes. There's also places that are very subpar. Kansas City makes pretty good barbecue too. At least as far as the city goes. I think Kansas City is pretty popular, and I've been to Kansas City many times. I think they're pretty solid for their barbecue. But Texas is definitely, I would say, better. But you definitely have to know where to go. You definitely got to know where to go. There's some really good places. I had some pretty good South Carolina. I didn't have barbecue when I went in South Carolina though, so I wouldn't know. I mean, I haven't had barbecue everywhere, so. But obviously, Texas is one of the things it's known for is barbecue, as well as Tex-Mex, right? Maybe even, barbecue and Tex-Mex are certainly our two things for Texas. Are there real opponents, Simon? No, it is not real opponents. They are all AI, 100% AI. Cuddy, hey, appreciate the follow, man. Hey, what is this? Oh, your friends and neighbors. I have not watched this yet. Looks kind of dumb to me. Money talking. Hey, appreciate the follow from you as well. Thank you. Anyone watch PBR? What is PBR? Peanut butter and Robert. Thanks, love the videos. Hey, Simon, appreciate it, man. What I'm for, here to help. That is awesome. When I get a chance, I want to go to Texas and California. Where are you coming from, Anarchy? Because I would say don't. No offense. I would say no. But it depends on what you're looking for. It depends on what exactly the purpose of it is. Sugar cream pie. Interesting. I love pies. I would try that. Absolutely. I love pie. Professional bull riders. Yes, we got lots of rodeo stuff. Lots of rodeo stuff. I mean, I've been to the rodeo many times. I've never heard of professional bull riders, but I've been to the rodeo many, many times. We have a big rodeo, obviously, here in Houston, but we also have a rodeo in Pasadena. New Jersey. The worst. Yeah, I mean, it depends on, what you're looking for. I personally don't think there's much in Texas. We have water, sure. But I'm more of a nature guy. I like the mountains. I like the scenic area. And we do have a hill country. We do have some pretty decent rivers. We have a lake or two. We have a couple nice cities too. But I would, if it was me, I would prefer to go to the mountains. I would go to the mountains. I would go visit, I guess in California you could go to Yosemite or something like that. You could go to Yellowstone in Wyoming. You know, there's definitely I would go to a national park is what I'm saying. I'd go to like a national park. I would see monuments. I would see, you know, stuff like that well before I would go somewhere just for food or, you know, things like that. If I'm to travel, you know. Is it owned by TKO? Oh, okay. All right. I've seen, you know, lots of stuff before. When I went to Houston, I stayed close to Rice, which was a beautiful campus. Rice is very beautiful and very expensive. Very, very expensive. It is a private university, pretty small, only like, you know, 3,500 kids. But it'll cost you $50K a year. And it's very tough to get into. It's probably top 20 in the country. It's a very nice campus. Very nice campus. Very good school. Ever been to Thailand? I have not. I would love to go. Green Mountains has a sea. You can have both. I would love to do that. Would love to do it. My dream is to, you know, end up in the mountains, have some snow though. I would like to be in the mountains, but I don't want to be in hot mountains where it's hot all the time. I would want to be in stuff where it is cold in the winter. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to be up there, be around, you know, have a cabin, be able to have a big piece of property, just, you know, live on the land, be able to walk around. I'm not a hunter either, so I wouldn't go up there to hunt. I do not hunt. I do not. I am not a animal murderer. Probably a bit extreme, but I don't do that. So I don't know, I guess like from being in the military and stuff, I see what bullets do to people. I see what, you know, violence is. And to me, like doing that to animals, regardless if you're going to eat it or not, it just is so violent, bro. It's just like it just takes me to places I don't like to be in. So I like little deers jumping around and bears, and I will say the only animal that I really don't like, I don't like squirrels. So if there's a squirrel, I actually might run it over, but all other animals are pretty much safe with me. All other animals I'll protect, except for a squirrel. I do not like those fuckers. Yeah, check out the Alps. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I would love to see the Alps. I mean, there's definitely lots of places in mountains that I would love to go to. You know, some place like Machu Picchu up in the mountains up there, dude, that would be phenomenal. The Alps as well. I mean, what? Pompeii is in the Alps, right? I think maybe is Pompeii in the Alps. You know, there's lots of historic places that I would love to go, love see, love cities, man, love to travel, man. I'd love to do it. Would love to do it. Am I allowed to? You can ask anything you want. Yeah, there's no, like, it could be about anything. Like, unless it's about politics. I don't really get into that. I don't really talk about politics. But you can ask whatever you want. It could be related to this game or not. I talk about all sorts of stuff, dude. I love talking about like space and science and There's certainly a lot of conversations that we have in this chat that is unrelated to the game. But we're just talking. We're just, you know, conversating. Enjoying the night. Enjoying the day, wherever you are. You know, we talk about all sorts of stuff. Pretty much anything's up for discussion. If it's not, I'll, you know, say. I'll tell you. But typically anything except for politics. I don't get into that. But I've been to Belgium. I've been to Holland. I've been to those two countries in Europe. Liked them both. Thought they were both really nice. Not very mountainous, but I mean, I like them both. Based on how many planets are in the universe, do you think there's intelligent life? No, I do not. I do not. And I know people think that that's crazy to think, but I do not think that there is intelligent life. And there's been, I mean, there's obviously a couple reasons, and a couple of them are scientific. But a couple of them are a little bit more, I don't know, just what makes more sense to me. And it's more of a belief, I guess, as well. Because I do have, like, a lot of it is based on science, but also a lot of it is based on a belief as well. And so, but to answer your question, no, I do not think so. I think we are the only intelligent life that we will ever see. I will say a caveat to that, though, as I will say that it is in this universe that we're in now. I am certainly one that is open to the possibility that there are parallel universes that exist on top of our own universe. And there could be a time in which it is possible to move from one universe to another parallel universe. Whether that be now or, you know, in the future. But in our universe that we know of currently, there, to me, absolutely no way that there is intelligent life anywhere in our galaxy. Or in any other galaxy, or in any part of the universe. Do you know Mr. Ballin? Because I know he was in something, I believe, the Army or the Navy. Mr. Ballin? I do not know who that is. No, I do not. I mean, I might if you, I guess, maybe told me like what like why I would know him, I guess, or what I would know about him. I mean, is he somebody famous? I disagree partially because the odds of us being the only intelligent life are astronomical. Well, just like the odds of there being intelligent life anywhere else is astronomical. I mean, the odds that there is intelligent life here on this planet was absolutely astronomical. So no matter where the life is, regardless if it's here on Earth or anywhere else in the galaxy, it is absolutely astronomical. I mean, it is a number that is so ridiculous that it doesn't make sense. But in the same argument, the universe is infinite, right? The universe is infinite, and there are trillions of galaxies out there. I mean, it's even beyond comprehension how many galaxies there are in our infinite universe. But even the fact that the odds that life was created here is so astronomically small. There are trillions of galaxies everywhere. It's definitely plausible for people to assume that with that many chances, it's bound to happen somewhere, right? It's bound to happen somewhere. And that is a reasonable explanation. That is a reasonable explanation. I just don't think that's true. I think, you know, like if you were to calculate the odds, I think the odds are the same. I think the odds are the same. I think it's just as likely as there isn't as there is. So, waking up from a nap. Can you pull shard finders off the board? Nah, I think you can only buy them. I reached 50 picks. What do? I can't play at all. Yeah, you gotta go back into Ring Dom like this when you get 50 picks and go to the draft board. You're not gonna get credit for any of the picks though. He's a YouTuber. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know who he is. What type of content does he do? It says I have too much. So if you have too much, then when you click it, what does it say? I mean, did you reset it? Did you reset the board? I mean, reset your game? Force quit it? Reset it? I know. Did you force quit the game though? Force quit the game. Just close it out and then start it back up. And then go back in and click on it. And just had someone message me in King of the Ring, fully charged every game. Wow, that sucks. Strange darkness and mysterious stuff, like all types of different things like that. Oh, that's interesting, man. I'd probably like that sort of stuff. Probably like that sort of stuff. People are saying on X there's a bug with saving 50 picks. Okay. There might be a bug. There might be a bug then. Kiki. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, it might be that you can't. They're going to have to fix it, apparently. They're just going to have to fix it. You're going to have them wait. Do I like the new King of the Ring update? No. And mainly because of the charging. It's too much. It's too much. The system says every 12 picks you get a charge. And each bout is like what, 20 minutes? It takes a lot of picks to recharge. It takes way too many picks. Like before you would only use 15 charges within hours, right? It would 15 charges would last you hours in the old King of the Ring. The new King of the Ring bro, you could get to 100 charges in an hour, and you got to constantly be on the draft board, like grinding, trying to get these charges. And so I don't like that. I don't like that. I will say though that showing the stats is nice. I'll have to do some more testing though to see if it's actually accurate. Yeah, I save 50 picks, but I use the picks after I save past 50. So I've done that twice now, and it's been fine. You just can't close it out if you have over 50. Just don't close it out. You automatically get 1 win and charge per wild. Yes, that helps. Yeah, that's how it was before. That's how it was before. So, I mean, that does make it easier. Sure. Oh my god, last pick. Go finger. Go finger, man. How does this pack thing work in Ringdom? Basically, you have to own that square and you get the pack. It's a pretty good idea. You're next. Hey, appreciate the follow. But it's a pretty good idea. I like it. You get super coins, you get fortune tokens, you can get credits, but you just have to own the square when the game ends. If you own the square when the game ends, it's yours. Click on it before and you can see what's actually in the pack. Bedtime Stories is really good. Huh. Interesting. I was laughing because I only do King of the Ring when I'm already grinding matches. I do King of the Ring constantly. I certainly can't do it now, though. Because it's too much. Wait, hold on. Let me see what this is. Worried about that. Somebody said that they pulled 50. Somebody said they pulled 50. I was like, God damn. I'd take 50. I'd attack it at 50, man. If you put 50 in there, I'd get it. Absolutely. But I've seen as much, for me personally, I've seen up to 100 super coins. I have seen 10 blue fortune tokens. That's the highest I've seen in those two. Credits, I've only seen 5. But somebody said that they got 50. I mean, if that's the case, I mean, I'll take that. I'll take that. Rarity draft picks are in them too. Shit. If there's a rarity draft pick, I'll certainly take that as well. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Just change it back to the old ways. I wouldn't mind it being like it is now. Doing the 1 charge though. Just doing 1 charge. I will have to say, you know, kind of, at least when you talk about the old way, it actually was easier the old way when you had to charge it because more people didn't charge than charged. I can't even count how many times I've been to the finals in the old way to where the people did not charge and they were in the finals, didn't charge, and it was just a breeze, walk through. See, chat, this is exactly one of the reasons why I absolutely hate this fucking game mode, bro. Like, it's beyond, it's beyond so... I mean, we talk about like the things that piss me off when it comes to this game more than anything, and it's this shit right here. It's this shit right here. This happens so often. That is 2 boards in a row. 2 boards in a row in which we went down to the very last shard. Like, if you just think about those odds mathematically, and this is coming from a math nerd, the person that just made a video on YouTube that, you know, ran a program through a simulation to determine probabilities and stuff like that. And like, if this shit wasn't rigged and didn't purposely do this, the odds especially with, you know, all of these shards and stuff. The odds of you doing this 2 boards in a row, 2 shards in a row is so fucking tiny. Yeah, it happens constantly. It happens constantly, and that's the thing that I just, it drives me crazy with this game mode. It's so frustrating. So, you know, it's just one of those things though. That's why I don't ever play the heroic side of it. I just, you know, I just get the event card and I move on. I get the event card and move on. I know it's going to be a miserable experience for me, and so I just suck it up, get through it, and then go. What's this new animation? Yeah, the new animations are kind of nice too. Yeah, the mode is miserable. It is absolutely miserable, man. Miserable. I mean, like if you talk about the game modes, Clash of Champions, which we don't ever see anymore, but Clash of Champions and Ring Domination are like if this is the floor, no wait, if this is the floor, they would literally be in hell. Like they would be that far below, you know, the surface of the planet, those 2 game modes. Everything else is above it. I like everything else in the game except for those 2 game modes. Or these 2 game modes. Some more than others, obviously. Like, I do have preferences in which game modes I like the most, but see, here we go again. I forgot to charge. Here I go again, forgetting to charge. Put it on these. Let's see, shooter. Power toughness. What is this, Mr. Stone? What is Mr. Stone? Is it Mr. Stone speed charisma? Chat, is Mr. Stone speed charisma? I think he is, right? Mr. Stone speed charisma. Okay, so that's what? Maybe 3,500? 3,500 on charisma. I guess that's about right. I guess that seems about right. The difference is obviously mine's 105, fully pro'd up. Speed charisma, he got another speed. Mine is power speed. Wait a minute. Brandy Rhodes. Is Brandy Rhodes toughness charisma? Is that what Brandy Rhodes is? I can't remember. Toughness charisma, probably. Brandy is toughness charisma. Okay. So I thought. That's why this one's 7,400 and this is 42. Yeah, I mean, I guess they could still manipulate it pretty good, but either way, same thing. Kane is the heroic undercard. How's the image of the Kane? I still haven't seen it. She was meant to have the same as Cody Rhodes. Okay. God damn this fucking dog, bro. Hold up real quick, chat. Annoying fuckers. Ugh. Doesn't matter. Every time I get a Kane card, I delete it. You ain't the only one, man. There's other people that do that now. Sure. Yo, Andrew. Hey, I just saw your message, man. Absolutely. Glad it helped. Glad it helped. Gameplay itself is not the problem of Ring Dom, it's how the rewards work. Yeah, just the whole pick and the shard thing is the problem for me. Absolutely. Which is very similar to why I don't like Clash of Champions. Fourth Kane, wow. Huh. 100 out of 200 on the card collector in the ego. Wow. Savage, killing it. Zach just said they raised the cap on the shards to prevent the bug. They raised it to check notes 5,000. Are you fucking serious? I am never gonna play a game again. Or wait, I'm gonna play for like until I get at least 200. I'm gonna play till I get at least 200. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh my god, I did it again. Chat. Man. Oh my god, we squeaked it, bruh. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Bam! Yeah, my deck is not set up. I keep accidentally clicking the males. And I don't want to play. I don't want to play on the male side. Didn't really like his character, so that's why I deleted his cards to see. Yeah, I mean, I've heard that before. Definitely heard that before. Well, for me, every time I get a Stephanie Vicaire or a Penta, I immediately dust it. Also fair. Yeah, if you don't like certain people, man, definitely. Boom. See ya. Oh, shit. Look at that, chat. I have never pulled the Alexa Bliss. Never once did I ever pull the Alexa Bliss in a pack. Never. That is the very first time I have ever pulled Alexa Bliss. Crazy, huh? Brand new card. Wild. Wild. So sad. Playmakers is going away. It's already gone. Should be gone. Should already be gone. Playmakers fell just like the NBA one. Yes, it did. Yeah, just like NBA, just like my NBA 2K. Yep. Yep. I got 4 Alexas from the pack, so I have an F3 plus 1. That was my first one. That was my first one. Playmakers relied too much on Game Changers. Game Changers was fun. Game Changers was fun. The events weren't terrible. Playmakers could have been a good game, but they took directions on certain aspects of the game that just did not make any sense whatsoever. It just didn't make any sense. They left things out of the game that just did not make sense whatsoever. And so, I mean, I'm not surprised it failed, being that, you know, they left out some key things in the game that I felt had to be in there. Otherwise, and they also like went in certain directions that just, you know, it just didn't make sense why they would do that. It almost made it seem like the people that made the game didn't really know football very well. Like they just made the game. Like they knew how to make a game and they knew football well enough to make the events. But I don't think they understood the game of football, it feels like. Yo, Maxwell, what's going on, man? How's the Hall of the Unhinged? It is, what, we got 9. We pulled a John Cena Pro. I bought a Soul Ruca Pro. The rest of them are, you know, just... See, this is why I lose. This is why I lose, because I keep doing this shit. My deck is not set up for men. I keep trying to do the women and I keep forgetting, and it auto goes back to the males every time. Like, stay on the female. I don't understand like why you gotta click it over every time. Oh, bro. I'll take it though. I'll take it. Like I said, my deck's not set up for this shit, but you know what? We'll do it. Oh shit, that was my last one for real. All right. You need to pull a card from the men's deck so you can't play. Yeah. I mean, what do you mean? What do you mean, DJ? $5K picks. Yes. I want to do that. Not 5K, but Yeah, 5k max shards. Or 5k max picks. Yeah, 5k max picks. Oh. Genius. Absolutely genius. Yes. DJ. That is a... Thank you. Thank you, man. You, my friend, are a genius. Ace said it as well. Holy shit. Yes. Thank you. Something I have to fix when you stop open the game should be in the same spot. Yeah, I wish you would just stay on that one side. Is there a method or a strat to the boom? Yes, absolutely, Cosmic. Absolutely, man. I mean, I could certainly tell you my strategy if you want to go over it. Can't believe you're blocked in Ring Dom. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna get it fixed. Hope we don't run into the up arrow thing. As same as down. Yeah, me too. Throwing a card, should I always max both levels in matches or only maxing? Simon, always do matches and levels. Always. Yeah, always max level in matches. You don't have to do the variant. You could do that after. Pro John Cena, very nice. What is it? Need the details? All right. I always do it in war, in PvP. Oh shit. Yeah, that's a my war deck is never done either. When is the change happening? I still can't access the... Yeah, hopefully soon. I mean, hopefully soon. They're at least aware of it. They know what's going on. They said they implemented it to where it was 5,000. I don't know if it's done now or when it's going to happen, but they're at least aware of it. They said they were moving it to 5,000. All right. Shit. So let me talk about, I guess here, we'll do strategy first, Cosmic, and then I'll show you my deck. Basically the strategy is to leave the front, go up the sides, but leave the middle open. You want these cards, the boom and the +3, the 3 forward, to be the ones that clear out the cards. It's going to take some practice, obviously, because, there's lots of different scenarios for you to go over. So, we'll talk about them and we'll, do what we can to go over each strategy, but there's a million different things to do. But I always try to, when you're doing this, you always try to leave the middle open. You always try to attack squares, not people, not superstars. You always try to, you're not so much concerned with the gray squares as you are with the red squares. The red squares is what's going to cause you to lose. The gray squares don't do anything. So there's lots of different ways to go about trying to win. For example, in this particular thing, you obviously got multiple choices. I could place this here. I could place this here. I could place this here. All of which are valid things. You could even place this here if you want to, wreck out. All of those are valid options, right? But here's the thing with this particular game mode. You always have to be aware of cards they have played and not played. In particular, these two cards right here. You always have to know when they play the boom and when they play the 3 cards forward. Those are the 2 cards you got to worry about every single time. This card right here is dead in the center. And so if they play a boom, they will take these 3 after I take these 3. And so they counter me. If they play the 3 cards forward, same exact thing. They would just counter anything I do. So no matter what, for me, it's a risk. since we have no way to get this card right here, you know, without taking over this space right here. Every single option is difficult to pick from because they could place a boom and they could place the 3 forward and just take over the 3 cards that we just took over, right? Either way, I don't have a whole lot of options for this particular one. You know, like I said, I could use the Becky. I could use this right here. I take this one and take this one. The only ones I don't have are those 2 right here, but I'm just going to use this one and hope they don't have the 3 forward. And they didn't, so that's good. Now, options. You have different options, but when you're playing the game, the best strategy is to attack red squares. Not people, red squares. And so out of these cards right here, the card that I have that is the best for what's going to happen is going to be this Becky. Okay, I already can tell you the game is over. Because once I play the Becky here, okay, this square and this square will turn blue. And once they use this square and kill this one, I could then use the Alexa and take the square back. If they use this square instead of this one, unless they kill one of their superstars, I am going to hold back and not do anything until they play this square right here. And then once I do that, then I take over this square again. Okay. So we're going to take that. They're going to play one of these 2, maybe this one to take this one or this one by itself. All right. So they took this one. Now this one is controlled. You can't get to this. So all you want to do is control it. Now you could say, hey, let me use the Becky, right? You could take the Becky and go all 3 of these, but you don't want to do that because if you clear all of these squares out, it gives them the opportunity to take the squares back. You don't want that to happen. You want to focus on getting the red squares and the red squares only. It's not always going to happen like that, but you want to, like, your main objective should be attacking red squares. If I just take this red square, then the only thing they can do is kill their own guys, otherwise game over. And if they do kill their own guys, then I could just use Becky there and take the ones that they just took over. So you always got to think about the next move. You don't want to give them opportunities to go forward. Let them block themselves in. So we take just this square. They block themselves in. They boosted up their card, sure. But now the board is open for us to take over. And we should be good the rest of the way. Boom is literally like chess. Yes, definitely. I've been extremely lucky with pulls so far. I've already got F1 Taker, Phoenix, Cody, Repo Man, Roxanne. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. G, F, and G, brother. Wait, how much is that? 520. Lamos. You'll notice that I have a lot of negative to all. Absolutely intentional. That is the only way to roll, to me, in my eyes. If you want to guarantee yourself wins, you need at least 4 minus to alls. Maybe 3. 3 to 4 minus to alls. And the rest of them should be blue arrows. If you have the patience, you can back in and out and get 50 credits every time. Wow. Ah, that's crazy. We're gonna try that. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that. That sounds like a great idea. That making the only way to get skulls from King of the Ring is terrible. Yeah, King of the Ring is Survivor. You watched the guide for Kickout, and I guess I got really unlucky because I lost on the second round. What strategy did you do, Thrasher? I mean, the only way that you would have lost all of them in the second round is if you did the second strategy, which, like I said in the video, it's more of a bigger variant. If you did the first strategy, which is the one I do, which is the one I'm going to do, you can't lose on the second round. The one to put all the tokens on the men or women? Yeah. Yep. Yep. You have a higher potential ceiling, but you got a lower potential floor. Yep. But like I said, assuming that the probability, or assuming that the cards that you select are random, 100% random, it's pretty close to the same expected value with 10,000 trial runs. So the probabilities is about the same. You're going to have some higher, some lower. But doing it the second way, you get you get more highs, more lows. Sorry, you meant the first strategy? Well, the first strategy, you can't lose the second round. Because you put 2 tokens on either the men or women, and you put the other 2 tokens on men or women. And then the second round, you put 1 token on the men or women, and then you put 1 token on the other men or women. So the only way that you could go out the first round, or using the first strategy, is in the third round. You get to the third round every time. Well, then you didn't do it right. Because you can't pull a man or a woman, a man and a woman on the same pick. So you put all of the tokens on 1 card, which is what you're not supposed to do. Doing the first strategy. You have to split them. So you put the 1 and 4 on a man or woman, and then you put the 2 and 3 on the man or woman. Okay, they're split. 2 and 2. Whichever tokens you have left, let's say you have the 2 and 3 left, then you put the 2 on the man or woman, and then you put the 3 on the other one. So it's going to pick one of them, and one of them you'll lose. And so going into the third round, you'll have 1 token left every time. And then you put that token on whatever one you choose, the men, the man or the woman. And you just got to hope, you got to keep, you got to do that as many times as possible. I had one sequence where I got 5 rarity picks, got 4 resets. Wow. That's crazy. What do you think about the Thunder Pacers finals? If the Pacers don't choke this 3-1 lead? Boring. I mean, what else can I say about it? I don't know. Do we have any OKC or Pacer fans in the house? I'm going to have to say boring. Gotta disagree with boring. I'm not a fan of either team, but their styles should make for an exciting game. That's part of the reason why it's boring to me. I don't really like either team. I'm not really fond of too many of the players either. I mean, just because they could score points doesn't make it exciting to me. I mean, basketball has changed a lot. Basketball has changed a lot from... I mean, basketball is not the same as it used to be, obviously. It's certainly evolving. I think basketball is evolving faster than any other sport. And the direction that basketball goes, not just with the players themselves, but with how the game is reffed. You know, the fouls they call, the infractions they call, I don't know. It's just not as good as it used to be to me. The play styles, you know, the laziness, the lackadaisical attitudes, the whininess, the, you know, just the floppiness. It's just so extreme now. It's just so extreme. Like, you can't watch a game or can't watch a possession where some foul or infraction has not been committed. And yet, fucking, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just not very exciting to me. You know, it's just, especially with, you know, those two teams, it's just boring. Lifelong Thunder fan. I tell you what, I used to love, I mean, what would Gary Payton and Sean Kemp and Detlef Schrempf and all of those guys, what would they say about the Thunder now? What would they say about them? What would they say? Watch hockey, plus you're from Texas, and the Stars are in the semifinals. It's been a really long time since I've seen hockey. I don't get a chance to watch a whole lot of sports, though, to be honest. I don't. I spend so much time working. You know, I wake up in the morning at 8:30 in the morning, right? Like, this is let me tell you my day. Okay, 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, I wake up. Brush my teeth, go downstairs, do the stuff with the dogs, clean up a little bit, get myself a soda. The wife goes out to work, bring the dogs back in. I come back up to my computer and I start working. I start either doing videos. I make YouTube shorts. Work on thumbnails, do all that stuff. Videos, streams, whatever it is I do. I mean, today I've done 2 streams, 1 video, and 1 crazy math simulation, which took hours for me to get that whole thing done. And now I'm streaming. And now it is 6 o'clock, past 6 o'clock. So it's, you know, a constant 8 to 10 to 12 hours every single day. And I get done. I turn off. I go downstairs. I eat dinner with the wife. And then we watch whatever she feels like. You know, we have a couple shows we watch. She's not really into sports. Nobody in my family's into sports. We watch some stuff. And then we go up to bed and lay down, and I just basically sit there and try to catch up on all of the apps that I do content on. SuperCard, Top Slam, Top Bunt, and then I go to sleep. And then I get up and do it all over again. Same exact thing. Every single day. Oh, it's fine. It's just a suggestion. I know. I know. I know. I know. Harden, Westbrook, KD didn't win a championship. Harden does not deserve a championship. I'm going to tell you that. I don't care what team he's on, where he goes to. Harden should not ever get a championship. High scoring definitely makes it better. I'd rather see 130 than an 84-77 they got from teams like the Spurs and Pistons back in the early 2000s. True. I mean, can be exciting. You know, just like baseball, I think a lot of people would rather see a game that's 10-9, right? A 10-9 baseball game rather than a 0-1 pitching duel. But I enjoy the pitching duels. I do. To me, there's a lot more strategy. There's a lot more skill. There's a lot more play calling. There's a lot more coaching involved rather than people that are basically going up and down the floor, not really caring a whole lot and just chunking shit up, like scoring and shit. You know, the home run derby, you know, watching a game that's a home run derby, it can be exciting, but I don't know. I just rather see, I'm definitely one of those ones that like to see a lot more skill involved than just who's the best shooter. Not every single time, sure, not every single time, but all right, we're at 10. Hopefully I don't forget now. Oh my God, I do keep forgetting about King of the Ring though. I keep forgetting about King of the Ring. Why, when I keep putting this in, like nothing happens? Like what the fuck is going on? We got 5-0 here. We got 3-2 here. Interesting. Yo, 7 cheese. What up, brother? Still don't understand why they had to change King of the Ring. I mean, I guess they changed it for, I don't know. I don't know. Because a lot of people said it, whatever feedback they were giving them, maybe enough people gave enough feedback to where they didn't like the setup. Scoring is absolutely out of control, but that's due to the team's deep amount of threes. Yeah, for sure. And lack of defense. Lack of defense. Lack of effort. Can't tell me that the people that play basketball nowadays and the professionals put out just as much effort as the people back in the day. I don't even think it's close. They are very, very lazy to me. Not everybody and not all the time, but if you just talk about on a consistent day-to-day basis, I think they are absolutely a lot more lazy when it comes to pretty much everything they do. Their defense, their offense, their play calling, their running, their just everything. Everything. Yeah, I'm just, again, talking about generalities. As a whole, the entire league combined. The entire league combined. Problem with the campaign mode is that I miss 3 stars in a stage and have to super move on the 3rd star. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, man. Campaign is definitely tough. What I've noticed is that for the extra energy in King of the Ring, it always activates after the 3rd fight. Ah. Huh. Interesting. I haven't paid much attention to that. Sorry for the bad English. All good, man. All good. Where are you from? I mean, I'm sure you said it before. I'm sure I've asked you, in chat before, but I forget. I always love to know where people are living. Yo, my dude, Go Elliot, my man with the Prime sub. Much appreciated, man. Thank you for coming out today, showing your love, showing your support, dropping the Twitch Prime. Much appreciated, man. Thank you again, good sir. Definitely much appreciated, brother. Because there isn't a hatred. Players don't have rivalries. That's true. Unless you're fucking what's her name and what's her name? Caitlin Clark and the other girl. Pretty sure there's a little rivalry there. But yeah, sure. No worries, I'm from Austria. That's pretty awesome. With Gunther. Gunther's from Austria, right? I mean, obviously Vienna has always been ranked as one of the top cities in the world for however many decades. Certainly would be a nice place to go, man. I would love to go visit there. Can you guess what state I'm in? Most irrelevant in the country. Most irrelevant in the country. Wow. I'm gonna say most irrelevant in the country. I am gonna say Mississippi. It's tough. I mean, it's tough. I got to try to think about every single state, what every single state has to offer. It's a tough one. No, yeah, well, yeah. Maybe Mississippi, man. Anyone else get the Ethan Page? A couple people have said it. Nah. What happens in Vermont, bro? I am willing to bet that y'all have to have like a crazy amount of crab ports and like just the fishing is probably stupid, right? I would think that that's a vital part of the New England area. Wyoming? Absolutely not, man. I used to live in Wyoming, and people, of course, they're missing. But you know how important that state is for drilling? I mean, we're talking about irrelevant being irrelevant. I was thinking of irrelevancy for the country, like the country as a whole. States like Wyoming that you think nobody's in is very, very important because of what it offers and what we could do with the things that are coming out of the drilling aspect of Wyoming. You know, Oklahoma has a lot of drilling. There ain't much shit in Oklahoma, right? Then you got farming in states like Iowa and Nebraska, you know, where you might not think it's relevant, but Iowa, or like, I don't know, Iowa produces like 80% of the world's corn and the amount of pigs that come from that state. So, I mean, I guess I was viewing it more as a economical aspect. How does it impact the United States itself? Type of thing, rather than like what's actually there to do. Delaware. Yeah, kind of the same thing. I would think a lot of New England places up there was a lot of seafood and stuff. I asked the dude if he touched grass because he max charged every game in the finals and he hasn't said he hasn't spent a dime. I mean, you know, charging is just about sitting here on the draft board for hundreds and hundreds of picks. So, I mean, you know, technically I could go into the I could go into the superstore, get a bunch of draft picks, and then go into there and just charge every single time. So, I mean, technically I think I could do it, but you know, there's one. I mean, there's another. I wonder why these are lit up in the, like, I don't know. I'm a little confused on the charging aspect of it right now, to be honest. I'm actually going to get a bunch of charges real quick. I need to do that before we go. The worst state, Massachusetts. See, I don't know. I don't think you could do that. I don't think you could say that because of the ports and Boston. Like what Boston brings in, you know, and what Boston brings in with, you know, seafood and other things like that, plus sports. I mean, sports is a huge aspect of any sort of country. It's super expensive to live there. Absolutely. Highest thing I got from Ringdom is 50 credits. Ace, that's still really good, man. 50 credits is great. The ones lit up have charges stacked that activate after your energy gets low. How many times can you stack it? Does it say? Is there a little indicator, or can you only stack it once? Spends way too much time on the game. I mean, it could be his only life. Could be possible. Or maybe he's just really likes the game. You can only have 2 charges on each slot. Okay. I think for free-to-play players, it is a blessing because people that want to spend, you know, people that want to grind the draft board, you could certainly get it done and people will give up. That's what I said before with the old system, how the old system was. It was actually easier the old way because people gave up and they didn't charge. And so it was a lot easier to win back then. Because so many people just quit. They're like, fuck this. I ain't doing it. $50 credits? Damn, only gotten 5. Spent way too much time on this game too. But what the hell else am I gonna do at work? Yeah, see? Sometimes you gotta find ways to let the time pass. Yeah, I absolutely think people will stop charging this time too, Craig. I agree. I think people will stop charging. Yep. And you'll get more bots. You'll get more bots too that don't charge. Yeah, people are only charging for the tokens. Absolutely. I mean, that's part of Jeffrey, that's another thing you gotta remember too. People are going hard in King of the Ring because they have to win. You know, they're not, it's not like, oh, fuck it, who cares? I'm just gonna win the next one. Like, people are going in because they have to win. So people are gonna be extra try hard. People are gonna be sweating it. I mean, when it's dependent on how well you do, like, it's life or death. Game ends in that long. Shit. Why am I 2-2? Okay, so everything's charged. I could have 6 extra on these. Man, that's the only thing that's a pain in the ass, bro. I just hate fucking doing this. Because I do, it's what, 12 picks, right? I mean, I get 50 picks. I only get 5. I could spend a shit ton of super coins just trying to get picks. Is there a way to see what I could get in the general from the ringdom packs? Yeah, you just click it. And it could be that they have different stuff depending on the deck you use. I don't know about the deck you use. I mean, that sort of stuff, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. But, at least what I've seen super coins up to 100. I've seen tokens up to 10 and credits up to 5. And it looks like those are the 3 things that are in it, but people have also said there's rarity picks in it too. I wouldn't think that that would matter. You know, if there's rarity picks, what tier you had. 2 out of 2 on King of the Ring so far, and I'm 10 skulls from board 2. Don't want to spend money. That's fair. Alright, GG on your King of the Ring wins, man. God, I'm so fucking hungry right now. I'm just trying to get some picks real quick before we head out. Hey, does anybody know if any set is coming to Top Slam tomorrow? Any good set, I should say. I'm sure there's going to be a set, but I haven't seen it on Google Play. Yeah, I'm sure there is. I mean, I know. I mean, we know there's going to be, but whether or not it's a tiny one. I think we'll probably stream Slam tomorrow. Hopefully it's a good enough set to maybe get people to want to do some breaks. I do have to make a couple videos though. There's 2 videos I need to make tomorrow before we get on the stream, so hopefully we can get it done in time. I gotta make a bunt video. I gotta make a Marvel video. It'd be nice if we had word whether or not the NBA is gonna come out with one or not. Whether or not we're gonna see an NBA dunk. Hopefully the set has a Tatum in 40 days without a new Tatum card, but who's counting? Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't know. I haven't noticed anybody counting or really caring, you know? I haven't really noticed. We got 9. Three, 3, 3. All right, chat. I think we're gonna take off, man. I am absolutely starving. I need to go get some food. But either way, appreciate everybody that came out. Yo, new follows on Twitch. TJ Morgan. I don't know if I said thank you for the follow, but thank you for the follow. My dude Elliot with the new sub today. If you subbed over on YouTube, you know, much appreciated. If you tomorrow. We will probably do, I think we're probably going to jump on Slam. I mean, I got to make videos. I can't guarantee anything, but I think we're going to jump on Slam. If you want to check out the Slam channel, then, you know, go check out the Slam channel. It's on the, you'll find it on the YouTube page, but it's a whole separate channel. But either way, appreciate everybody coming out. Happy Thursday. Good luck in Ring Domination and everything else we do. Go check out the guide video if you haven't seen the guide video yet. And hopefully y'all have a good Thursday, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Appreciate y'all again for all the subs, follows, and chit chat. You know, it was a good stream, a lot of fun, a lot of good conversation today too. Either way, y'all take it easy. Thrasher, take it easy, man. Random, Gad, of course, Elliot, Renegade, Jeffrey Craig, Senti Claus, Maxwell, everybody else that is still here as well. See y'all later. Hopefully tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.